Good morning everyone, welcome to Rusty Roads Gravel. We are just outside Braemar and we're going to do a bit of a bucket list ride today. We're going to go from Braemar to Aviemore around the back of the Cairngorms. We're actually going for a bit of a family trip to the Cairngorms, so I requested I get dropped off here and I'll cycle the rest of the way while they drive round. So we're looking at 50 kilometers and 1,000 meters of climbing from here in Braemar, along Glen and Glen Derry, past the Fords of Avon, and if the weather allows, we'll wander up the Munro of Brynack More before starting our route into Glenmore and the old logging way back to Aviemore. I'm looking forward to this route. It's been on my bucket list for a while. It's actually part of the Cairngorms Loop that I'm taking along here, which is a wider section of trail that goes all around the Cairngorms. Generally, I think I'm okay with the rideability of this route on my gravel bike. I think the Fords of Avon might be a little bit more problematic. Now we've had a bit of rain, but we'll see how we do when we get there. And if the cloud stays this low, I don't know if I'll go up Brynack More or not. We'll have to wait and see. I guess you'll know before me because you'd have seen the route's profile. Hi, future Rusty here. We're not going up the Munro. This is a point where I get to choose whether I go up or continue to Aviemore. It's taken way longer than I thought it would to get here. And it's starting to get a bit darker and the clouds are definitely settling in more. I don't really fancy going up there. So we'll skip it for today. But the rest of the route, still on. Let's go. Because it's a slightly more extreme route by my standards that I'm taking, and the weather's not great, so I've packed the bike out with the bike packing stuff. Not the camping stuff, just a few supplies, a few change of clothes, and then quite a lot of camera stuff. It takes up most of my space. So yeah, we've got the bike packing stuff on today. Bike's quite heavy, so I won't be nipping around as much as I'm used to. Right then, let's go over there and see what this awesome route has to offer for us. Off we go. Well, here's our first setback on the road then. I'm meant to be going across that bridge. Guess I'm not going across there anymore. Time for a detour. So this is the River Dee, up the Dee Valley. Goes all the way to Aberdeen. Oh, massive cattle grid. Alright, here we go, road section done. Let's go gravelling. Woohoo! This is amazing. What a great bit of trail. And the clouds staying high. And it's not raining too much. Could almost take my waterproof off. It's going to be a great day. Woohoo! Right, now we leave the nice easy track and head onto the footpath. It's where it gets a bit more fun. Water's quite high today. I'm a bit worried about the Fords of Avon. Might be swimming across that. Let's go and find out, shall we? Oh, hey, wet tree roots, always a favourite. Oh, first river crossing. Yes. bog trotting. Well then, no gravel to be seen. Another classic adventure. Oh good. Water's just straight up running down the track. Oh, that bog. Catching a breather. That track though, very, very wet. Very, very boggy. I think actually there's a footpath just over there somewhere. I chose the track when I plotted because I thought that might be a bit more robust. But there we go. Turns out I was very wrong there. So I've just cut over onto the footpath to see if it's any better. I mean, at least it's a path and not a river. That helps. Still pretty wee. Big bumps. Guess the only problem with this is all the culverts. You have to stop to cross them. I don't know if this is any better. Might pop back onto the track. Tempted by that track again. Do I just stay on this marsh? Oh, decisions, decisions. Look at this. I think this is Glen Louis, possibly. There were some townships here in the 1700s that were cleared for logging and things back in the bad old days of clearances. There was a Canadian logging camp here in the war, I think. That was a famous campsite back in the day. I don't know where it is. I don't know where I am. I think I'm in Glen Louis. I might be further up, I might be further down. What I do know is it's pretty spectacular here. Oh, excellent. Well, the bridge is blocked. What are we going to do about that? Yeah, don't tell anyone, but I went across it. Weird. Oh well, let's go. Oh, now we're cooking. Yes. Excellent. So I've been pushing now for a couple of minutes still. Doesn't seem to be particularly rideable on this bit here. Downhill, going the other way on a mountain bike. Yeah, probably. Uphill on a gravel bike? Nah, not for me anyway. I'm hoping that bit over there looks like a bit of a better path for us to have a go at. That is too fast. Oh my god, speed of it. Slowly, slowly. Catchy monkey. Wait. Yeah. We just crossed it. Success. That's very fast. Very deep. Oh, look at that. What a lovely piece of Scotland. Oh, sorry, got to pause for the view again. Just can't help it. And you can see that waterfall streaming off the hill there. Looking pretty good. So over there is where we're heading, to the Fords of Avon and lunch, and I think we're going straight up the glen the other side. But I kind of naively hoped this bit would be a bit more rideable once I got over that first little pass. But if anything, it's actually worse. It's a proper little boulder field. Hey little fella. Where are you going? Here we are then, the Fords of Avon. Not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I am so glad that path's done though. I've been walking for I don't even know how long now, and the weather's coming in across the water. Cold, very cold, quite refreshing. This is not mud, not very deep, part to my ankles, quite doable. Why do I hear water again? Oh man, is this one even bigger? Was that just the warm-up I just did? I think it was. Hello. Hello, big river friend. Oh well. Another opportunity to get some cold toes. Wash the mud out of them. Okay, let's do this. Freezing cold. Trying to feel for the low points before I commit my weight. But the bike doesn't make that easy. We're across. Success. Feet soaking, boot covers broken, rain coming, body, lunch. Let's go in. Check it out. Make a house a home. Here we go, so it's basically just a shed, but a very welcome shed indeed. Right, let's get some lunch on the go. Okay, lunch done. Let's leave the body, and we're going up what's affectionately named the Lurg. It's a bit of a climb we've got to do for a couple of K to get ourselves over this next pass, but I think it's going to be a bit of walking again by the looks of it, so I guess we'll crack on. So, like a total muppet, I've just left my gloves in the body. So I got to run back and get them. Fool. Welcome aboard, crossing cam 3000. And go again. There it is. There it is. I'm glad I didn't bother changing my socks. I thought about it. I thought I'd put a nice clean pair on, nice dry pair, just to reset after lunch. That would have been ultimately disappointing if I had to do that straight away on clean socks. Never mind. Let's find our way up here. Again, just get going. And then there's another rock field. Just don't know how to get through it without a big mountain bike. The Lurg. Looks like I got another fun walk in my future. I'm hoping once I go over that, I've got a nice bit of downhill back to all the way to Aviemore. maybe. I'm not going up there. I was planning to, but I'm going to get no benefit from going up there other than seeing it on my GPS, and that's no fun. I need the views, the scenic views, not the YouTube views, although I need those too. Come on, stop dilly-dallying, let's go. Oh, change gear. What a treat. Oh, not for long though. Oh look, another one. Straight in, splosh. Oi, oi, oi. Oh. Can't tell you how much I'm dreaming about a nice forest gravel trail. Nice and smooth, fast, maybe flat. I'll settle for flat as well. Just give me that. Oh, Aberfoyle. I need to go there again. That's what I need. None of this back of Cairngorms, middle of nowhere. Stick to Aberfoyle. I was going to say check out the views, but literally the cloud just started coming in. Oh wow. Oh well. Don't check out the views. Shall we sum this up then, as we cycle our way back to Aviemore? How did I end up doing? I've only done 36k so far, still 10k to go apparently back to Aviemore, but this should be 10 easy k, so we're looking at about 46k overall, only 347 meters climbing, so a big whack of that was going up Brynack More, which I didn't end up doing. I do wonder if this has lost some of the tracking because it keeps pausing. So I think I've done more than what this says, if you see what I mean. But let's talk about how it felt. It felt tough, very tough. The gravel out of Braemar, once we got off the Linn of D, was brilliant. Really liked that bit. That was a nice smooth path. well laid, well maintained, and then we took the right hand turn up the Glens, and then that's deteriorated very quickly. I don't think I managed to cycle very much of that at all. That was definitely a hiker bike, almost for all of it, which is a shame. I think if he went the other way, going down, I might have managed, but going up was pushing. And then we had the Fords of Avon, which I thought was only the first one. Turns out there were two of them. The second one was a lot deeper, but got over them okay, no problem. Lunch, and then climbing up the Lurg. I think that was longer than I was expecting it to be. That took a long time to push up. But then, once I got up to the top of that, where the turn for Brynack More was, which I didn't take, and then started the descent back down into the valley here with Aviemore in it, was amazing. It was quite bumpy. Now there's a good drainage ditches. I could have done with some suspension, I think, because my arms are pretty wrecked, as are my knees. But it was great fun to actually be riding for a change on this route. And then just coming into Rothymercus here, past the fairy pool, all good. And there's a fly in my eye. So to sum this up, is this a gravel ride? No, it's not a gravel ride at all. It's definitely a mountain bike touring route for sure. I mean, I didn't ride half of it, so satisfaction wasn't there for the riding, but it was there for the completion of the route and actually getting some views in. It was quite nice to see some views, even though it was fairly cloudy. Still looked good. So it's now coming up for 20 to 4, nearly 4 o'clock south, just before 9. So it's been a long day. Most of that's been walking, but I'm glad I've done it. Been an excellent route. Another one ticked off the list. I guess you don't know until you try. Nearly had a crash there. But yeah, here we go. That'll do us. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you next time.